Let's have a check out of this Odyssey. See how well we can go. See how far we can get before we have to go into emote mode. We have Tree Stump, Shoots, Park Path. Shoots is probably the tough route to. Dark Castle and another brick. Why emote mode? Because you get to a certain point where the walls of chat and the Bloons community can't stop themselves. And it's usually somewhere within an hour from now, where I've been playing Bloons long enough that enough people come in that just make me not want to stream. So the answer to that is go on emote mode only at that stage, and then I can just enjoy the game without the part of the community that I don't want to deal with. Alright. I don't think there's any special rules, are there? No? Cool. Crew details. No, you've been holding back from backseating. If you want to chat, just chat. You know, just speak to people in the community about stuff. Like, bring up a conversation topic. Talk about anything you want. Giving the answer to the person playing the game is not chatting. It's annoying. Alright, what hero do I want to bring? I mean, dude's pretty good. Something about playing Quincy on turn 1 though. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying all Bloons players are. You know, you got to remember the community is a makeup of everyone in it. But there's a very, very high percentage of the Bloons community that just want to spew out answers left, right, and center. And backseating's just been the phenomenally high. Like most communities, there's also a lot of good people in it, right? But for some reason, yeah. I haven't played Slay the Spire for I don't know how long. And I never will. Hey, the main one. That's that's one thing that is definitely apparent is that, like, and I noticed that I could be struggling on something for like 3 seconds, and I'll have 10 people tell me, you know, 5 different answers. Right? I could actually legitimately ask a question about something, and everyone sits there giggling, going, "He doesn't know. Let's watch him." And then I work it out, and then I'll have a bit of trouble with something that's not really that tough, and just be trying it again and again. 10 different answers instantly. Slay the Spire was the highest point of my career. I don't know about that. I was just a waiting room for jobs. You know, a lot of people talking, a lot of people watching, no money. Monster Train was like far more, like probably triple the income Slay the Spire was on half the viewers. I need to click the start button. I do. Yeah. Probably don't need 2 houses though. I like glue. I like that. I don't really like a mortar dude. I like that dude. Alchemist good. Need one of them. Cannon's good. Multiple cannons good even. Let's bring a Sprite Trap. Multiple house, just in case. Sometimes it happens, we want multiple house. I do like me a helicopter. I do also like me boat. Snippers. Oh, I'm only allowed to take one. Oh, that's a bit rude. Take a boat. Plane. Get a plane. Thanks to the biddies, not quartz. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, the adbots have been weird, hey. I've already got a plane? Why isn't it letting me have a plane? Oh, because I have 12. Okay, I got it. I got it, chat. Don't want to pull out something for a plane. I like the okay, let's go plane. That'll do. Double blimps, apparently. Why does bits autocorrect to bots? I don't know. Because bits is actually a word. So it seems weird that it autocorrects. Nothing gets past my bow.
Bow fully powered. You want some?
What are we putting down after Quincy? I mean, glue's good. May as well just be glue, right? Sure. Where does the house go? Where does the house go? Oh, that's fine. The song is a banger.
Awesome.
When does he get Quincy, you need to get a range up. When's your range up?
Next.
Okay. What do we need? We don't really need anything right now. We got camo covered. We have lead covered. Anti-magic is fine. Lead camo is the only thing we don't have yet. I could just put a spike down, but I think we could almost just save the house, right? You could see some drums, give that guy camo sight. Is that what we need? I don't even know if we need to do that. We just put down this guy?
Nice.
I'm gonna need to deal with the Moab. Usually in the maps where Snipperino. We only have to get to 60, right? Or we just put a dumb sniper in. Do it level 59 and be done with it. Or if I'm gonna put... We go like a elite defender lead dude. Let's do that. Yeah, Bloopin. Like, I wasn't gonna say it. It was my thoughts. Like, that was what the exact thoughts I had. It was like, yeah, you're being clanked.
Awesome.
Oh, it was Ratchet the robot. I can't remember, but like, that's Clank. Clank's the robot. Come on. Come on, Lebo. Thank you so much for the sub, dude. Glad you're enjoying watching stupid old man play video games. They put my people in the wrong spot. Is this gonna... oh man, am I gonna make my house bigger and miss everyone? Oh, Panz. Panz. Why did you do this, Panz? I'm just gonna change... We're just gonna change what we're going for then. Oh man, I can't... I've done this so many times on this map. Where I've put someone like there-ish. Like ish. Alright, if it misses the glue guy, I'm happy to build another glue guy since we haven't spent... How much money we spent on him? Not that much. Alright, good. It's so bad. Do you think if we... With increased range, does it get the sniper? That is terrible. Dude, the YouTube's absolutely chockers. A long time ago, people said they hate watching the VODs on Twitch because the Twitch viewers, VOD viewers, just like terrible, right? I'm like, okay, I'll just put everything on YouTube. Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
What next?
Stupid Quincy. Some of them. Like a lot of the run-based stuff, like any of the old Spire videos or the Monster Train runs, are just from start to finish. Unless I get up and, you know, have a break. But usually the wins are just from the start of the run to the end of the run. Because most of the time I don't get up in the middle of a run. Like unless I've got to let the dogs out or, you know, someone comes and grabs me. In which case I cut those parts out. But the variety stuff is usually just, you know, it's just for people that miss the Twitch stream but don't want to actually watch the Twitch VOD. It's definitely the reason why when people are like, I don't know why you don't get more views. It's because I don't edit my videos to suit the algorithm, because it's not why it's there. Ah, Beef, you caught me. I let the dogs out. I did it.
Awesome.
How you doing, Beef? Who on earth edits Spire videos? I don't know, streamer-wise. I think for games like that, if you're editing the videos, you're probably better off doing it off, like having the run off stream. But the problem is, when Spire was new, off-stream runs were good because people wanted to get introduced to the video. Off-stream runs now aren't things that a lot of people want to watch on YouTube because a lot of players started to develop a mindset very similar to how most of us used to stream. It was that redoing fights was not cool. Right? You know, checking what power you're going to get from your power potion, going, oh, that's not a good power potion. I'll restart the fight and I won't use it. That's not cool, right? That doesn't make you help you get better. So people started responding to that in like the way they did in streams. They like, yeah, they're like, I want to play like that because I want to get better, not just game the system every time. The same thing happened with YouTube viewers. They started wanting to see, straight up runs. And edited videos always give you that thing of what did they cut out? How many times did they restart? If they're doing a seeded run, how do we know they didn't just make the choices that led into the crazy solutions? No, I didn't go back to the Apocalypse Challenge yet, but I wanted to have a crack at the Odyssey. And the simple reason behind that with a lot of those games is that sometimes it's really fun when you find a certain seed to play it and go back with all the knowledge and make the choices that will let you demolish the run. Just as a showcase of how strong you can make certain builds. Right? But that doesn't help someone get better at the game. Right? All that does is show them one specific build that can, crush the A20 heart run. And it becomes like that's like a 1 in 1,000 run or something, or sometimes even higher. Okay. Whereas playing seeds for the first time without doing any restarting of fights or anything, and explaining why you're making decisions based on the information that you have, that can give people knowledge to help them be better players. And for most part, people that are better players follow that because it helps you stay a better player and helps you become a better player as well. Whereas, going, oh, let's just do this and see what cards we draw on turn 2. Oh, cool, we didn't get the one we needed. All right, we need to make a different decision on turn 1. That doesn't help you become better. That helps you relying on the fact that you're just going to look at your deck all the time. Turns out strategy games are a lot easier if you know what the future looks like. Yeah, like who knew? Who would have thought that would have made things the way, Couldn't have imagined that. But that's pretty much it, and I think but that's where a lot of the YouTube stuff started was, and YouTube mostly is, if you want good content for YouTube, short, concise, no wasted time, good edits that will, let someone get maximum enjoyment out of the least amount of time. And that's not the content I do. I don't just dump my whole stream up there though. Unless the whole stream was was pretty solid gameplay on on a story game that was nice and fluid. But again, I wouldn't dump it. I wouldn't put like a 6-hour block up there. But I do my best to catalog it. Like, so I put all the stuff in playlists and the game names in the title, so it's easily searchable. Like I said, it's more for people that miss the stream and don't want to search through yesterday's VOD, or they go, oh, was it Monday or Tuesday I wasn't here? He was playing this game. Where was that? Yeah. Just to jump on the YouTube and be like, okay. It is behind though. It takes me a little bit to get stuff uploaded. By the way, if you are watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Smash that notification button. I don't know. What's the... Hit that bell? Is that what it is? Hit the bell, yeah? That's the one. We don't condone violence. Please gently massage the bell into making a ringing tone. You know that 70% of you that watch these vids aren't subscribed. Did you know if just 500 people subscribe to me with no intentions of watching my videos, I could get ad revenue from the people that do watch my YouTube videos? Well, 500 more. I would have made a lot of, well, not a lot. I would have made more ad revenue off YouTube than I got off Twitch, for my Spire, Retropolis, and Monster Train videos. Instead, YouTube got all my pennies. You hit the like button and unfollowed. That's fair. I mean, Glue Boy's a primary.
What's up?
14k. Oh, that's the plan. What was I watching? Oh, I was watching Hot Ones with Sean Evans from First We Feast. In this camera, and this camera. He had Casey Neistat on. And they were asking something, and this was like 3 years ago, I think, episode, 2 years ago, something like that. He said that like something like 40 hours of footage gets uploaded to YouTube every minute. Like, so it's not a wonder they have trouble like with accident, like, because they had the DMCA thing, the way that Twitch is getting bent over by it, right? And so they had to put in, look at my monkey, oh, I've got that monkey knowledge. Look at that. And it, like, so they had a lot of people getting demonetized for stuff that was maybe not the fairest that they were getting demonetized for, but he said with that much content, like, there's no way you can put any personal touch on that, right? And if someone says, look, sends in a thing saying, I want to fight this demonetization, like 40 hours gets uploaded every minute. And this was a few years ago, so it'd be more than that now. How do you check all the people that got demonetized that said, I want my money? Like, you just can't check that, can you?
What's up?
You need one viral video? No. See, I've had a couple viral videos. They don't actually get you the likes. Or they get you some likes. They get you a lot of views, but they don't get you the subscribes. Right? Unless it's a niche community. And gaming's not a niche community. What is it? Chromo? Where's Chromo? It's okay, if you Google Monster Train no cards achievement or something like that. You can probably even do it on less words. Oh, Chromo, I don't need you, I remembered what it was. You can probably even go Monster Train no cards. Or something like that. One down. I think it's still there. There it is. I'm number 1. So I don't even think I got that many views on it, but it's a number 1 Google. 1600 views, not terrible. But that one got like most of those in the first week. Yeah. But then I've had, you know, and then nothing, because once people worked out how to do it, it's kind of over. But that was kind of cool. So that's the other thing. Like the last Odyssey that I did, well, not the one that I didn't finish, but the first Odyssey that I did and finished, the Nightmare one. Like I just put that up on YouTube as a single like 3-hour block because it makes sense. There's no point. Some games I split up into parts 1 and part 2, but there's no point splitting this up like an Odyssey into 5 separate runs. Right? People can just tab through. I could probably edit it and put the things in there. But anyone that's wanting to see how to beat one of the runs, they'll want to look at the first one to see what I took. That one was a very specific one, so it came down to what units I took. People can sort of use the slider. Alright, what's a better way? Cannon. Single cannon does it. Fine, single cannon. Yeah, Robo Quincy's kind of fun, hey? I wonder if that one's better being up there. You never get crossover with it. Yeah, I think that one is better being up there since we never get crossover, and I'm not going to try and hit it with the house. That pop to pop, that was great. That certainly looked like cheating.
Scanning for targets.
Maybe just don't go plutonium on these ones. If I put a cannon either side, we'll get good range. Might be a better option. So that way if I just take both of those to 205s or something, we get a lot of power out and a lot of map coverage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that works. And I get two Moab deaths as well. Which is probably all you need if we only have to go to 60. I also get two lots of back end coverage. I guess I probably should have. No, we'll get higher, more range. Probably could have sat it back a bit further and gotten further up that back line. Because we don't need further up the front line because the sub's there. So having it sit there. Although we want it to shoot a fair bit of both. Probably doesn't matter.
Nice.
I think we just want to up our shooting power too before we increase the range on it. Something like that's fine. Do the same. You have to make sure one of the cannons gets to 3, is it 4? Fairly cheap tier 4 there. Go, Quincy, go. That one needs to get up there. Okay, well, we'll hit the backside of any of them. Money's definitely there. Good. going a lot better. Zebra's immune to bomb? I don't know if missile is greater than bomb. Not sure. Or if you just pop it with the subs. I think it's zebra and black are bombs, yeah? But it means subs can, or anyone with normal bullets can. Also, Quincy can pop one, yeah, that's not accurate. The bot had to be restarted. What are you, 10 hours, 27? Heroes get experience for a certain amount of experience for when the level ends, based on what level it is. They don't have to get any kills or anything. It's just for being here. So when we finish this one, we'll just go. Boom. Or you can buy the level upgrade too. Yeah, so sometimes it can be really important to watch how close, if you haven't played your hero yet, and you know that sometimes you can play them in the middle of a round, you can slow it down, like just go regular speed, and then pull the hero out and play them when there's only like, sometimes it's when there's only like 2 or 3 balloons left, and if you can place it and get them down, they get the experience for that level. Camo at 59, it's going to be an issue. I'm going to have to put C camo over here. just doing this too. I'm going to remove this and give the sub more sight. Also, I need to put something down here just to get more sight as well. Get one glue. That sniper sight's so bad. Hits the corner though. Extend sights for the sub, so I guess it's good enough. I definitely should have put dart monkeys on there. Although there wasn't that many seats, but I should have put dart monkeys on. To hold on much longer. We're good here. Hopefully. Looks like it. And then double cannon for the win. Fired it too quickly and they both hit the first. I think they both went for the first one. Yeah, moving on. Yeah. Someone was saying that one of the older versions only had 2 upgrade paths. It's kind of interesting. What are special rules we have for this one? Custom rounds. So the problem with custom rounds... Thanks, Como Levo.
WP, bits for stream beer.
Oh, you know what? I'll go put that in the fridge then. Stream beer in the stream fridge for stream consumption later. Make cake, give cake to chat. You mean you? No. Custom rounds, one of the problems is that if you don't know what they've done, and I think custom rounds, you should be able to see a list of what has been, like what they are here, right? Because you don't know. They could have put camo on the first wave, and then what? So the best thing to do is to just, I guess, be prepared for anything. Wish I'd brought a mage. Here's to you too, man.
What next?
I guess we go there first and see what happens. Yeah, you have to learn as you play. As long as nothing throws... So the first thing we've got, like, Camo Quincy has. Like, and unless we get, like, a lead balloon out straight away, we're probably alright, yeah?
Nice.
So one of the questions is, can we go for, like, an offensive Spike Factory? I don't know about it. So lead camo is always the biggest threat, especially going this late, because you know it'll be there. And then Moabs. So you start looking at, are we doing a house option for camo? Do we use the sniper for their own camo? Do we want to get a fast sniper? Do we want big cluster bombs? Like a 2-2 mage just solves a lot of these issues. 0-2-2, sorry. Two. Yeah, not quite 2-2-2. Hate putting something like that because you look at it and go, oh, we can balloon tone him, we can hit 3 paths. I think it's bad though. I think if that's the case, you just want more map coverage so you can have this firing at more. But to do that, it needs camo sight. That's got a lot of camo sight though. Just use the path length to our advantage, I guess. Hey Quincy, you wanna share? Quincy? Dude's like, give me a shot, man. Give me a shot. Nothing gets past my bow. Yeah, Robo Quincy.
Awesome.
I don't think I could ever get tired of this. I mean, I didn't get tired of Slay the Spire after 3,000 hours. Well, I got tired of the game. I didn't get tired of the music. I guess it was simple, right? This isn't like simple. It's got stuff to it, but it's just. I think if it was any boppier, I'd probably get tired of it after a while. But it's just calm enough, you know. Yes, it's Slay the Spire.
What next?
Yeah, that's right, Baby Tech. Gotta keep the music nice and calm. You know, otherwise, Panz gets cranky because kids are on his lawn. I got a dumb sniper. This kid's gonna be having fun on my lawn. It's my lawn. If anyone's not gonna have fun on it, it's not gonna be me. Wait. Yeah, watching the Rockets miss? Me too. Can you tell them to stop missing? I think they're doing it on purpose, actually. I think it's a conspiracy. That's the googly eyes. The rocket monkey is too queasy to kill something looking at it. That makes sense. I'm down with that. I think you're right. Feeling good. Ready for some? Who's ready for Untitled Goose Game? Honk. Was Adam Sims? Wasn't she supposed to? That was a terrible honk, Panz. She was supposed to be here already. She's probably sleeping. Having a nap. Always having a nap. Honk.
Yes.
I fired it up to, because you always, like, you set up the games for OBS to make sure the volume levels are okay, and then undoubtedly someone will tell me it's too loud. And 10 other people will be like, no, it's fine. And I pushed the honk button, and the goose honks, and it was very loud. And our dog Chloe, she had no idea what was going on. She's over there in the room over there. Not now, but she was. And she's looking around. Like, she's ready. Shut up, Sheepet. She's ready to go murder a goose. With play. I think a goose would still kick her butt right now. She's not. What are we saving up for? Oh, Mob Assassin, okay. Yeah, so I didn't stop honking it, you know. Even though I was done testing it, it was fine. You know, playtime. It's good for it. How did I find about this game? You thought it was only on the phone. Throughout my time on Twitch, quite a few people have mentioned it to me. And I've always had other things to play. And then when I was winding down playing with Monster Train and looking for other stuff, I quite often pop in to see a very, very good streamer. You might know him, Mr. Dolphin Chemist. And he was playing it. He was having fun. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's okay. And I needed something else to play. And I'd spoken about it in chat, and a couple people had said, yeah, play it. So I did. Now, Glooper and Rocket Dude are primary monkeys, so we get a decent bonus off that just for 860. And especially if I put down another one, which I will. To go for some splashy damage. Nice. I think that comes from being on the phone, Cheerpet. Because like a lot of times when we play phone games, we don't It's not so much because we're sitting down and we want to game. It's because we've got some downtime and we're in a position where our phone is the best thing to do that, right? Not that we want to game, like, we've got time to kill. So why not just, you know, indulge in some frivolous entertainment? It definitely feels like part of the development considered that it was going to be phone-based as well. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I think they've just been very creative in how they've done things to make it very good for PC, but also make it extremely accessible for phones. Which is just clever. Especially when it's a double-edged sword. The mobile device population, like user base, is like multitudes higher than PC gamers, right? But the problem is the number of app game developers for them also multitudes greater in numbers. And getting something out there for phone to be not just a hit, but something that gives you a dollar return profit on your investment before paying yourself, right, is phenomenally much harder than PC gaming. Largely because the market is so heavily dictated by what's trending that if you can't get your thing to trend in any way, shape or form, it's unlikely you make a single sale. Whereas if you do, the snowball effect from that is really good. That if you have a good product at a very good value mobile level price, you get more sales, which pushes it up the trending line, which lets more people see it, which lets you get more sales and pushes it up further and keeps it up there. It's very, very, very snowball. Instead of a downward spiral, it's a huge upward spiral. But that also prevents and that's what causes the bottom end to be so rough on mobile developers. Great value there.
Incoming. Headshot.
Oh, I didn't get to use my ability. Didn't need it. Let's get something else in here. I almost think you could, with proper planning, you could, if you had a game like this where it could feasibly do both PC and, like, a lot of games will play both PC and mobile, but they don't necessarily suit both very well. Hey, Big Buddy, you haven't? Yeah, Cyber Quincy's awesome, man.
Yes. You want some?
Come on, get some. What was I saying? Yeah, if you have something like let's say you were creating Bloons for the first time ever, it didn't exist, and you went, wow, this could go mobile, and you believe in it could go mobile and or PC. Having it available for PC, and in advertising, you know, say, hey, get out and about, get Bloons for mobile, and if you can do it where account data can be shared across both, right? I think that would lead people to buy it. Like, I think people would pay an extra, you know, like I said, it's a $10 game at full price, right? Yeah, that would make you buy if you could have shared account data on phone and PC. You'd buy an extra copy for a maximum of $10. You know, I would. I don't even have a phone. You know. Like, think you're playing Spyro on iPad? You got to play it on PC. Yeah. I got a mate that he plays FTL on his iPad. You know, I think he started playing it on PC, and he just plays it on he just plays it on easy. I think he plays different difficulty on PC, but if he's playing on his iPad, he just plays easy, and he just uses it as a time killer. You know, because he doesn't want to. Again, he's on his iPad. It's not, or if he's just lying down on the couch, he doesn't want it to be so hard where he actually has to pay attention. He just wants to enjoy playing the game. And this just has that as well. You can just do that. So many games you can do that in. We go for Big House? I think we go for Big House next. And hope. Double mobs is kind of nuts. I like it. Headshot. Monkeys pop and balloons, hey, who knew? Oh, there's the lead camos. They were not as much trouble as I thought they might be. And I couldn't tell you what the custom levels have been yet. Maybe it was just there to throw people off. Either way. Oh, wave 63, here's the tough one. If we get primary X, oh, that's it. There's 63 done. That's it. We've still got this little monkey knowledge advantage sitting there. Man, I'm pumped. Little Nightmares 2 next week. It's gonna be good. I wanted to play Little Nightmares 1 for ages, so I was really glad when it won the one of the October tournaments, and it didn't disappoint. Just because, like, I can't think of what else I would want to put in there. And, you know, why not? actually think putting it like where it could just put 1 or 2 there, because that way a couple coming around here means these guys are still aiming, like the cannons are aiming here, whereas having a cannon turn around to hit 1 balloon, you're potentially losing a lot that leak through later. Alright, that's round 3. Moving along. I'm not looking forward to this one. I think I actually should have custom made the boat for this map. This map's pretty rough. Like, it is incredibly rough. How much are they charging on 1,000? Alright, I'm going to try to put Quincy down first. And I want to have as much vision as possible because I'm using subs.
Scanning for targets.
It removes like several trees to expose the wave. Now, someone's saying that look, if you look at the balloons, you can actually see them spawning from the start of the map.
Oh yeah.
So whether they, like, so there's no way of knowing, like, probably the bottom one here is the best example to see where they're spawning. And you can see that they're spawning off the map, right? Because they're coming past this gap. So I don't think removing trees makes them spawn any further back. It just means you can shoot at them sooner if you've built units up there.
Nice.
So subsite gives me... I think I have to go twin guns first. Maybe we might be able to just take subsite, which I would prefer actually. So now it's shooting all the way up there as well.
Oh yeah.
What is the positive for those water units versus just doing another land unit? They're a really strong base unit, fairly cheap, but the top line, the second one, means that it can now have range inside everything else's circle, provided it has line of sight. So this guy's range now goes out like this, and then if I put another land unit, it'll also include that. So one of the things that's really good to do is by upgrading this one, instead of putting another land unit to increase its sight, because now it's almost, it doesn't really have, well, Quincy's got big sight. So we'll say it's got double sight now, just this front one. By increasing it, and let's say this triples its damage, instead of just tripling its damage, we've now got 2 at triple damage because we've got double sight, basically. Seems OP? No, it's just enough P. Right. That's the sort of scaling you need to do to combat harder waves. Right. Just enough P, Zanza, that's right. So, and that's the thing when trying to work out how to get past the next wave is like, well, how do I scale? I could put, and it's hard because we don't have exact numbers, so you've got to kind of have a feel or know what one is doing. We could put down another land unit which was cheaper than 1,000. We could even put 2 500 units, and we now have almost 4 times the range on that guy. Let's assume he's doing double. So 4 times double is like 8 times. But if we can make him 3 times now, and he's double, he's at 6. So as soon as I put one more unit down then, he'll be at 9, and then we put another one and 12. You know what I mean? It's not that exact, but it kind of. And then sometimes, like, this one not so much, because it's already got 2 variables of scaling, like, it's multiplicative scaling. Whereas just plonking down another unit is just additive scaling. Right. And so by having one stronger, I would prefer to, well, it depends. If I think we're falling behind and I can't wait for this one and I need to protect our health, then we might put something else down. But getting the triple guns first would be much stronger. Also, Quincy could get a level and that could save us. So now we're really strong. This guy's really strong. So instead of the next one, which is, you know, also again, really big factor of increase, but it's going to cost 3,000. So to get stronger on the map, waiting for 3,000 seems a bit too much. So one of the things we can do is put this, like, look at Quincy's line of sight is here. By putting this cannon like here or even here somewhere, probably there, we increase the range of this guy to cover this zone, and if we give the cannon sight, probably even up into here a bit. Right? And we put a cannon down as well, which we do need for something coming up. So I've just got to think of when I put the house down, I kind of want to put it somewhere around here, or unless I want to put the house down to buff this guy, which I it depends how much I go into it. I'd probably put the alchemist there to buff these guys, but I don't think I put the house down as well, unless I want to give them camo. And then they'll have camo with everything that's sight, or I put the house down over here and give these guys camo, and they'll have camo by proxy, I guess. So now this guy sees in, oh, he's got a little bit back here, but not much. He sees his range, Quincy's range, and this guy's range, which is now that big. And then upgrading this guy to have that sort of sight, he's pretty weak, so upgrading him to have the sight isn't as strong yet. But if I get more guys on giving this guy more range at full strength, then all of a sudden we give him that sight. Even though he'll only be adding a weak amount to the whole thing, he'll be getting added to a much bigger map. So you get a greater total value. So I really want to get another cannon down here as part of the what's doing stuff. But it doesn't increase this guy. Where we are lacking is sort of up in here. So I could just probably... I don't really want to put the glue guy there either. I want the glue guy sort of in the middle for whatever doesn't get hit. Might not even be a glue guy map. Because if I put him there, we're only gluing on 2 lanes. Whereas here we're sort of gluing several. Which is good. I don't know where I can put the house though. And it does cover the lead off the top that we don't have covered by this guy. Maybe that is an okay thing to do. Wait till I get 75 more, because then I can judge where I'm going to put the... Actually, I do need to get this guy upgraded for the Moab. Because we need to use that ability. So I have to keep that in mind. Oh, okay, so that will fit there. Which, not the best spot, but it means I can also just, can we? We'll never get Quincy with it. It means I can put a cannon further down, which is what I'd like to do, I think. I'll put it there for those guys to get, no, I'd like to put it there. So I don't need to do that now though, which I think means I do put glue there. To give them sight and glue. What if I just... Camo. Lead camo. It's always lead camo. Hello cookies, I'm doing the Odyssey. I did some challenges earlier. I'm not doing the hard maps today because I did that full day of yesterday on logs. Lead camo. So glue's going there then. Not against that, but I would like a bit more power there. Quincy kind of gets most of it. Maybe if he was within range of house. Okay, so something to consider. If I put that there, where with my gluer? Okay. I'm okay with that. Okay, yeah. That will solve lead camo. Just. Once I get the house down. Nothing's hitting the middle lane, which is good. Yeah. There we go. We're making a bit of progress there. Right, now we can... It's like, hi, I heard you didn't think anything was going to make it. Good. House snakes. Those stacks are good enough for now. Oh. Oh. Monkey, yes indeed. Renescovit. Yep. Primary training. I think I should have gone primary training first. Could have gone with a free upgrade. I have abilities too, and this is the thing. Like I don't micro well because I've never really enjoyed micro in tower defense games. I always want to just place towers, let towers do job.
Incoming! Headshot!
Okay. Because of the range of everyone. I don't know if sniper's good if we don't remove trees. Apart from, like, there's only a tiny little bit section there and a little bit there, but everything else is covered. And we could even remove some trees down here and get that extra range. I think that's more valuable than putting another unit up. And we're not really... That one might get upgraded. Clear the forest. A bit of deforestation. But these monkeys were eco warriors. So we get a lot of range covered there. Look at that dude. Look at him. such huge range. It's ridiculous. And these guys hit that range. Man without hair, not you too. Okay, they're upgraded. They're upgraded. Both of them are the same. That's upgraded. We might get to that. Oh, Bloon Solver. There we go. Yeah, that's the next upgrades. I wonder if hitting the subs is better. That's interesting. Whether hitting the cannon, the balloon, and maybe Quincy. Yeah, it's only a maybe on Quincy. I don't think he hits Quincy. But hitting both subs could be the thing. I wonder if from up there if we would have hit the subs and the thing. Have a really good ability there. Oh, level 98. No, I don't think you took an Iron Roofing. But you know, and the fact that you said you're ready for more Panz before you to go to bed with bad manhood is a little. We're not laughing at you, dude. It's just a funny sentence. Valkyrie has either a groin or testicle injury and took some ibuprofen for the pain. No, it goes past 100 Velvet. I don't know where it ends at. 155? Well, I mean, groin and testicle are both PG words. So that's what they're called. I'm assuming the spikes held then. I couldn't quite see because I had that. There we go. Now these double Moabs are absolutely brutal here. 22. We're not getting to that. We might get to 12. Hey zombies, I'm doing the Odyssey at the moment. I'm not sure if I'll be doing challenges afterwards. It's a solid maybe.
Headshot. BFB incoming. All right.
Man, what do we... Helicopter? I don't know if it'd be doing much. Well, maybe here it would.
Headshot. All right.
Yeah. No, mortars, the convergence doesn't work like that on this map with mortars. That's not how the balloons spawn with multi-lane maps. I made that same thought though, Beef. They don't spawn all four at the same time. They spawn in order. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the length of the map is not quite the same to get there, but let's just pretend that these were all the same length to the convergence points. The end result is a single line that across the drawbridge, which is the same as if it was just one straight line. Right? In this instance, because of the length, you end up with 4 that the middle 2 are closer to each other. So you end up with a pattern like that, where you get 4 in like that, and then a small gap and another 4 like that. So it's almost, yeah, it's the same as a straight line, except you grab every second and third one and just bring them a little bit closer to each other. But yeah, if it released all 4 at once, then yeah, you'd end up with a much tighter pattern, and a mortar would like smack all 4 more likely. We had a good look at that when we were doing when we got to this map on just on the regular when I was doing the hard playthrough. Probably should have spent, because this is the last wave. But and here we are. This map. Medium, standard, apparently custom rounds. You got to get to level 80. Starting on 6. I don't know if the custom rounds are actually custom rounds, but just do all the standard stuff. No fun. That's right. No fun.
All fully powered. Arrows primed.
So I think we're just going to try and win it in the front half of the map.
All right.
The camo's sorted. Lead is sorted. Just need straight up damage. Just need lots of damage. I wonder if we don't put, because we don't get a huge map wide, I wonder if we just put that on like just souped up damage. Just straight up damage. Probably not, right? Probably not. I'm gonna just up the two subs. Maybe. This one a little bit more sight. I definitely like this Odyssey more than last week's one. Last week's one gave you like too many options for units, like you had too many seats and too many units you could take. The one before with the Nightmare was really good because you had to plan out which units you were going to use on each map before you even started the Odyssey, because once you used them they were gone, except for the hero. I really like that. This one you've got, in hindsight I punished myself by taking not a good mix. But you know, with only 12 towers total, plus a hero, I think that's what ups the challenge level of this Odyssey. I like it a lot. I'd like to have a not a completely defensive spike turret. The only way to do it, like putting it forward means it's offensive, putting it at the back means it's defensive. To get both, you need it somewhere like here if it can get over the wall. Because otherwise, if it's just putting a mountain of turret spikes here that are sitting there, it reaches a maximum number it can have, and then it puts one out and it replaces the oldest one. So you've essentially just lost damage. Whereas if you had that, if you'd spent that money on a different unit, you could have put that into something. Because once you get capacity of your spikes, there is a maximum number of balloons that can stop. But by being able to get something over the wall, that essentially means that this guy doesn't have to shoot it and can put his bullet into something else, and then you can regenerate that one, you know what I mean? While still keeping a fairly dense occupancy back here. And it won't be the best line of defense back here, because it'll be thinned out by whatever's up there. But ultimately, the more you kill up here with something that's defensive, the less get through to need to be last lined. It doesn't reach. And I don't know what would happen in a situation like this if it went through. I don't think it would throw it over the wall. Oh, double Moab. we're gonna have enough money to get a... We need to get at least one of these up. I need like 4.5k, maybe. Correct, stands up.
Incoming. Yes.
Yeah, that's fair. A lot of maps do have things that you can get rid of. This one does have something you can get rid of off the side, but you can't. When you place the unit down here, it doesn't have any sight on the map, so I don't know what you'll do. Yeah, 12 hours to go. We'll get there. Ready for some goose game? I'm ready for some goose game. I'm gonna make this another Moab clearer. Just because every round's double Moabs. Put a spike launcher there. I don't know if it'll you'd have to clear it out and see. But I want to spend the money and then have it not work. Honk. That's it, crit. Banana farm. I mean, you said something useful, so straight away that's a fail. But I think there's something very important, Bran. Helicopter, maybe. You can't buff it though with other things though. Doesn't get the buff. Oh well. I wonder if I should have put that there. I'm playing terribly. It's... Okay. I also wanted that on a different path.
What next?
I wanted the I haven't put a sniper down. Okay, when I get the sniper down, that's by the side. We don't have banana farms available. We do have a helicopter though. You are better, Gru. I've noticed you haven't told me to play some really dark monkeys. You got the game Spawning Price Pixels? It's a pretty fun game. There's a lot of modes and a lot of challenges. A lot of badges and a ton of achievements. He's good there. They're good. I don't think he needs faster throwing to keep uptime on two of them, so he might go stronger. I'm upset he doesn't fit there though. Everything seems to be going well. We do have wave 63 coming up though. Good. That's actually probably worth it. I've got 3 primary monkeys there. $22,000? That's where we're at. Or 12,000. Probably 22 for Bloon Solver. It's been a long Odyssey. There's a burger in the fridge with my name on it. Like we're wave 69, it's not even entering the field play. That's just rude. 10 to go, chat.
Sweet.
And we are looking good. Can't remember the last time I used an ability. Bloon has made it around the corner wall. The guy probably has a statue in Bloon TD. Oh, yeah, here he does it. Like someone way up north that we can't see saw him go around the wall, and they have no idea what happened because no one else has come back to tell the story. So they just have to assume he's alive, right? What's my alchemist doing? Buffing the subs. He doesn't fit here. It was more important for him to buff the subs than attack, because not many balloons get here. But he would definitely be better off. Yeah, on this side. So I went for stronger, like also strengthens brews and stimulants because he's only buffing 2 units, so he can keep upkeep. I'm pretty sure he's keeping upkeep on them. We don't need faster. I don't know. Maybe I do need faster. No. Round-ended again. Yeah, I mean, he gets it up pretty quick on that one. Buff him, yeah. So having such a strong one is probably better. Buff duration to them. I think the that's just the animation. You're better off using the icon. Because the green bubbles animation stops and then doesn't restart again. So it'll drop off. And he's like straight back on again. And we don't have the bubbles. So the bubbles is a different buff. It's that one. Which is this one. Which ideally all of them being on would be good. And usually you go 402 Alchemist so you can keep that buff up on 3 units. There's a slight downtime on one of them with that. Oh, really? I'm gonna get to upgrade my house. What would I have to sell? I'd have to sell my spike trap. I'll do that. Woo! Look at the chat. There you go. Double Blimp Trouble. I think this one was really well designed. They did a really good job with the design on this one. Congrats to whoever submitted the Odyssey. $82 dues. But more importantly, 50 trophy bucks. And some more money. And some Insta monkeys. And the trophy box. That is a great reward overall. That 82 was just for that one though. One thing I forgot to do is remove the stuff.